battle in Barcelona is 5 lights away. And the Spanish Grand Prix is underway. Lando Norris immediately trying to deal with Max Verstappen. He tries to chop across, but what a launch off the line that was from the World Championship leader, who's going to have an opportunity to go to the inside. Who's bravest on the brakes? Oh my word, around the outside to take the lead. George Russell, what a start. That is absolutely incredible stuff. We were watching Norris, we were watching Verstappen, but Russell somehow goes from 4th on the grid to the lead. He has moved up 3 places in the opening 600 metres of the race. Then it's Max Verstappen in 2nd. Our pole sitter, Lando Norris, drops to 3rd.
Yeah, you see Max just got that initial drive off the line, on the grass actually, as he's trying to give enough space to Lando. And as these two guys are going wheel to wheel, George gets a mega tow, full commitment, and around the outside.
Might be our best opportunity now, Max. Think wisely.
Russell, super defensive. Max Verstappen trying to roar around the outside. The leading two in the Grand Prix go wheel to wheel, and we have a new leader. His name is Max Verstappen.
And then this mega tow, slipstream, DRS, George goes defensive, and then Max goes, okay, I'm going around the outside.
So, as you saw on the opening lap, it was Charles Leclerc ahead of Carlos Sainz. Now we see the move. Sainz leaving the track and gaining an advantage has been reviewed by race control, and there is no further investigation for this.
Yeah, there was definitely contact, and Carlos pulling Max Verstappen around the outside. That is a great manoeuvre to see, as we see Mercedes making the call.
George Russell taking the last of the life from that Pirelli tyres. Carlos Sainz was told do the opposite to Lewis Hamilton. Doesn't look the quickest at the back there. Right rear is causing trouble, and will that be a position gained? Oh my word, that is close into the fast lane, but the Mercedes just gets away with it. Is there an opportunity now for Lando Norris?
Lando, it's possible we could cover Russell this lap. What do you think?
No, I think we need to go get Max.
Lando Norris is fighting for the win in the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton has the DRS. They're building up to 200 miles per hour. Sainz knows it, makes the move. Hamilton to the inside though. Hamilton risking it all. We get contact between the two of them. We get Hamilton going by. And there's another one for the highlight reel. So many moves at turn 1 that show you the skill of the drivers in the field.
Check the onboard instead
Copy.
Well, in fairness, there was definitely a little bit of rubbing, but some would say that's racing.
Norris has been called to the pit lane. Box. You can see how much he's given up by extending the stint. He'll hope he can get that benefit back with the fresher mediums.
His heart is going to sink when he pulls out at the end of the pit lane, finds himself looking at the back of Sainz, but he will be on those fresher, younger, new tyres.
Why are we on plan A?
We're in line with everyone else, and that was the choice.
Here's the move. We're hearing from Charles Leclerc, but we're watching Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, who goes through and claims 4th position. He got the great run further back in the pack. The man with fresh tyres taking 6th place. Charles Leclerc not happy with the strategy initially, but he gets past the Alpine. That's his minimum expectation. At the lower end of the points is Oscar Piastri on the medium tyre, trying to get past Sergio Perez, and Piastri will be to the inside, and Piastri will be passed. Under braking, and the Australian driver takes 9th position. There's been another pass for McLaren. This is Oscar Piastri moving past Esteban Ocon. That is how he took 8th place, and you would expect, given the evidence of car performance so far, he will make light work of Pierre Gasly. In the next couple of laps, that's the car. That's a good exit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's the opportunity now for Lando Norris, and that is a slam dunk move. Lando Norris able to pass the Mercedes with a clean move. Can he do the same thing to George Russell? Such a dominant run, Verstappen, in recent times. He's won 50 of the last 75 Grand Prix. That is laid on the brakes, and that's the move that we predicted was going to come Oscar Piastri's way. That is how he took 7th place.
Checo Perez on those fresher tyres. We can expect to see him now working his way past Alonso, onto Stroll, and finally working his way back into the top 10.
Side by side we go with Lando Norris. George Russell went mega defensive. Lando Norris goes around the outside of turn number 3, uses that fresher rubber, and now Russell tries to come back around the outside. He'll get the inside line for turn number 5. All of this battling is giving an advantage to Max Verstappen out front, and it was a brilliant battle, a battle that continues. Traction race, fresher rubber, inside line, and third place for Lando Norris, and they've been fighting for most of the lap, DC.
They've been fighting for most of their racing careers, and that is Formula One.